शशि फोटो नहीं, हम लोग साइड हो गए, कैसे आएगा?
हाँ सर, आप उधर आ जाइए सर, पीछे हो साइड।
सर इज कमिंग।
मैम आप इधर आ जाइए आप। सर आपको थोड़ा सा स्पेस देना पड़ेगा क्योंकि फिर आप फोटो में नहीं आएंगे।
ठीक है,
आप यहाँ बैक में आ जाएंगे तो फोटो आ जाएगा सर।
आप शशि का
ले लीजिए थोड़ा सा। ऐसे ही रहेगा आप या पीछे चले जाइए मैम के साइड में। आप लोग आगे हो जाइए। माइक दे दे, माइक दे दे, माइक दे दे बड़ा।
Come, put the lamp light. उसको रख दो. Come. Come.
important for the school running. I would like to mention out here that Advocate Neeraj, he came here and he gave us a beautiful insight of the entire legal system, some of the other situations that we face in the schools. As far as the school is concerned, the school is a safe place for the children as they are the most precious and prized possession of their parents. So firstly, we were once again told that how we make our schools safe. We need to have technology in place, we need to have the CCTVs installed, we need to have all our processes in place. At the same time, the committees which are advocated by the CBSE bylaws, they are to be taken into account, be it the POCSO committee, the POSH committee, or the internal grievance committees. So the way the entire session was taken by Shri Grover sir, Neeraj Grover sir, was somehow a very fulfilling and very enriching kind of a session. We asked the queries also, and then he told us that we need not experiment, and when we need a legal expert on our panel, we all the schools must have a legal expert on our panels, on our management panels, so that whenever there is anything that goes in a manner which is not desired in our quality schools, which we are running on the guidance of the DPS society. So that is one another takeaway, and in a way we were once again jolted and shaken that wherever you're going wrong, you need to correct your ways of doing so that your schools do not ever face the music which somehow is not liked by anybody. Thank you so much. We are really privileged to be a part of such an elite group of principals under the guidance of the DPS Society, Vinita ma'am and the team. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, Vanita Saigal, all of the honorable members, my dear colleagues, seniors and everyone else. First of all, I would like to thank the DPS Society for giving us this wonderful opportunity of coming and joining this workshop, which was a great learning experience for me personally because for the first time I've interacted with so many principals and a wonderful set and team of people who came, resource persons who came and gave insight into different aspects of leadership. We manage our own lives in different scenarios where we are tested and challenged almost every day of our life and how difficult the job is and how it can be made easier. And we can become a better and more powerful influence in our society that we are directly in connect with, especially our children, who are the most important people that I have learned here, and everything circles around them. So I'm grateful to the society for inviting us, giving us such a wonderful, warm and hospitable time here, taking care of each one of us in the most wonderful manner that I've ever seen in any of these workshops and training sessions I've attended in my life. And Dr. Happy Paul, who came from IIM Vishakhapatnam, was a great resource person who enlightened us on emotional intelligence, how a leader would use emotional intelligence and strength to manage his own life, and how empathy plays a very important role in managing a wonderful school, which can talk about and think about everyone else around them and have a lot of understanding and compassion for people, the society, the teachers, the students, and how we can connect with them and manage our own selves within those quarters, okay, where we work with everyone. So how do we get stress and how to manage our stress and how stress affects our family, our work ethics, our work output and everything else. So those were my wonderful takeaways from these, apart from so many other things I've learned here that I can list over a period of like, I can talk about it for hours and hours together and still not be enough. So I'll hand over the mic to sir here.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, Chairman, sir, ma'am, and all my dear colleagues. I would just like to point and add here, we did a workshop on emotional competency. We all are aware of emotions, a thing which we all believe that we understand. But once we understood that workshop, I came to know, and as I believe all of you came to know about, that it is very little we know of about. And it is one thing which can be used extensively over our school to develop our school culture, which can help solve us most of our problems, including the conflict resolution. So I look forward to going back to my school, dwell deep into the domain of emotional intelligence, and then conduct sessions for my staff, my students, and build a new culture in my school. Thank you so much.
There are clash among personalities. And often people do not gel together, not because people are incompetent or something, but there may be a logic behind it. And that's what exactly we learned in this session by Dr. Ranjit Namagudri, that was on interpersonal relationships and leadership. So here is a small role play through which we would like to highlight what FIROB stood for. Stands for actually. It was not scripted, I mean, we just. Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you called me?
Yes, Manisha, you've been trying to contact me for the last 15-20 days. Haven't you observed that I've been trying to evade you for all these 15 days? Did you try to find out a reason why I am refusing to meet you?
Ma'am, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I have been trying to contact you and you've been evading me. I really don't understand.
Meet back, meeting without compliances means nothing to me.
But sure compliances and my work only when you give me specific instructions. I had been trying to contact you so that I could get further instructions. You delegated the work to me, but I did not get any specific instructions from you, and that is what I was trying to contact you for.
Miss Manisha, you've been working with me for the last 14 years as a teacher. You've been a competent teacher, a regular teacher, responsible teacher, doing your work meticulously well. And now, you stand in front of me without compliances, without feedbacks. I just fail to understand.
Yeah, actually, when I was a teacher, I was only responsible for my work, and my coordinator, to whom I was reporting, she was giving me clear-cut instructions about everything.
But your work experience of 14 years in DPS got you this post of a coordinator. I think you need to think. Manisha, if you could just please leave for now.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, may I come in?
Yes.
Ma'am, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes,
Okay,
Ms.
ma'am.
Neelu Bhaskar.
Who is disturbed?
What do you have from the psychology department?
No, I don't have. But first, you tell me why you seem so disturbed.
My angel. Miss Manisha has been one of our best teachers. And as of now, she's a pain in my neck. I just don't know how to handle this girl.
But you have been always, taking that work, setting her work as an example before all the staff members and staff meetings now. How could
Yeah,
that?
but ever since she's become a coordinator, she's just become incompetent.
Did you talk to her?
Well, yes and well, no.
So, ma'am, I guess I think I can help you out if you allow me to, come into this situation and help you out.
I think maybe you can be of some help.
All right, ma'am. So, I'll talk to Manisha. You just fill this form.
This form. 54 questions. Do I
Ma'am,
need to answer these?
Just trust me, ma'am. Fill this form.
is Fire B. We'll talk about it later, just fill this form.
Fire B. So that's what you want me to do.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay,
Just-
I'll go by what you
So
say.
I'll just. Hi Manisha, how's the day going?
Don't ask me.
I
I really do not know about this.
I came to know what happened inside
Do
over
not
there.
get into this now.
No,
I do not want to talk.
don't feel upset, don't feel upset. I want to help you out, you know. So you take this paper. Take this paper and fill, answer those questions most honestly.
Ask me to do useless activities.
Trust me, my friend, I'll help you out, okay? You just fill it.
Alright.
Ma'am, I come and have you fill that form, ma'am?
Yeah, Neeru, I have done the needful. God knows what this piece of paper can
You
do.
just trust me. Manisha, have you filled that?
Yeah, I know that. Let me see what magic you can create with this.
Just wait for 5 minutes. Maybe Ma'am, I think I've got to the crux of the problem.
Really?
Yeah.
With this piece of paper? 54 questions?
Yes. So this FIRO-B, ma'am, is a psychometric test, basically. And you know, it broadly categorizes the human behavior into two categories, that is expressed and wanted, which particularly deals in three subdomains, which is inclusion, control, and affection. Now this is about control. Your scores in expressed control is very low, which means that you know the work and you assume that the other person is also knowing and will be able to carry on.
So that's the big deal. I like to give scope to people, space to people
Yes,
to
ma'am,
work.
you've always seen that, you always give autonomy to people to work out their way, but here, where the problem is. Now, Manisha's express control is very low, high, sorry, and which means that she will be able to do the work exceptionally well. Wanted control, I'm sorry, her wanted control is very high, which means she's a good worker, but she needs the set of instructions, very specific set of instructions, which will make her do the way you want her to do the work.
So that means my giving space to her is actually not working with
Exactly,
her, and she needs to be spoon-fed.
No, that's not spoon feeding. That means guidance. She needs to be told what is to be done and how it is to be done. And believe you me, she'll carry out that work exceptionally well. So
what is your
So
recommendation?
you just have to modify your behavior pattern to suit hers. In this situation, if you can call her and tell her the way you want the work to be done, I believe she'll be able to do it very well.
Miss Manisha, if you could please come in.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so Manisha, I think you need some breakups and steps for accomplishment of your tasks. Yeah, so we can sit together every day, every alternate day, and we can decide on the tasks which you have to accomplish. Maybe that will help you.
Yeah, that'll be excellent, ma'am. Thank you so much for that
So we just
consideration.
Right. Okay.
So we
Thank
just
you.
wanted to tell you that human behavior is comprised of either inherent traits or maybe contextual behavior. That is, in a situation, if you're able to modify your behavior to suit the situation, then maybe you'll be able to solve any problems.
And before creating the teams for any specific task, we can do the Spiro-B psychometric test and put the suitable people on suitable positions and also modify our instructions as to how our communication can be strong and effective. Thank you.
We also thank for calling just the right people to tell us just the right thing to be done. Exactly. And just to be done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
First of all, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. And this is my privilege that I am standing here in front of you all intellectuals. And this is the greatest opportunity in my life that I have been a part of DPS society and the system. And in short, I have learned lot many things. I cannot concise them in few words, but experience and the resource persons, their teachings and their insightful guidance has taught me different things. I am very lucky and I thank God that I was on this same and the right track. But some polishing and some guidance was needed, and I am very lucky that I am here in the hands of ma'am, sir, and other very important intellectuals that can really shape the society well. So after going from here to my school, definitely I am going to implement all such wonderful things I have learned from here, and different resource persons like Vishal Gupta sir is staying with us, and I really thank to him also that really wonderful things we have learned. I would like to request all the principals, please, on behalf of all of you, please put your hands together for all the resource persons, ma'am and sir, providing such a wonderful opportunity for everyone. Thank you. Now I request Dr. Ina Reddy, the principal DPS Warangal, to share his views. Thank you.
Honorable dignitaries of the day and my colleagues, good afternoon everyone, and I take this moment of privilege to say a few words of inclusive education, and Mr. Subhash Chandra has dealt in a detailed way, and we need to celebrate the diversity, and most of the time we are very reluctant to see the diversity in our schools. So I would like to take this particular celebrating the diversity to my school, and I will conduct a research to find out the needs of the inclusion, and if there are any barriers, I will be removing the barriers, and the next step is to change the TLMs and then change the pedagogy. So this is the beautiful takeaway that I will be carrying from Delhi to my school DPS Warangal. At this juncture, I would like to thank also for the beautiful chocolates that you people kept in our rooms as soon as we came. And as soon as I came, I was hungry. I didn't know where to go. I saw the chocolates and the biscuits and the groundnut packets, small packets. So thoughtful of you, the HRDC team. It is really wonderful. And the small wipes you kept in our room. And every day, night, if I want to drink water, my jug is always full. That means when we finish the jug of water, and again morning the housekeeping comes and cleans, and again keeps a jar of water. That's a wonderful experience. And every time we see the small bottles of cool drinks. So thoughtful of you. I never felt such kind of a supreme hospitality anywhere. Thank you so much for treating us like the kings in the kingdom of Delhi Public Girls Society. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Much has been said about Vanita ma'am, but I have noted down my points specifically for the session school. I don't wanted to miss any point, so I have jotted it down and I am presenting in front of you. I'm honored to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Vanita Sehgal, Director of the HRDC DPSS, for an insightful session on school procedures. We all know it was beautifully started, and the way we have gone through the lesson and the learning outcomes we all know. Your guidance has illuminated common pitfalls such as the dangers of isolation, lack of transparency, and effectiveness and ineffectiveness leadership traits. Moreover, your emphasis on proactive leadership, having a clear vision, working with integrity, and maintaining a hands-on approach resonates deeply with us. Through your expertise, we are now better equipped to foster an inclusive and progressive educational environment, ensuring our school is not just managed, but truly led with excellence. Thank you once again, Vanita ma'am, for your invaluable contribution to our growth and understanding. Looking forward to attending more such valuable sessions under your guidance. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am, and all my dear colleagues. It's a pleasure for me to stand over here and talk to you people. Actually, I wanted to talk when we saw the program for the induction. I saw when I was reading, going through it, I saw design thinking. So that was a very, I was very curious to know what is exactly. Though I definitely searched on the net and got to know it's a problem solving technique. But then I thought, okay, let's see, let's learn how to do it. And we had a wonderful resource person, the two of us, Dr. Rupal and Dr. Bindu. The takeaway from that was the empathy map. Empathy map in which we can know about the insights of the stakeholders, their feelings, their needs. So we can understand how a stakeholder is feeling about and how we can, solve their problems, and which is very important for a leader to know. And I hope we all are going to implement this in our schools and understand their problems, and we'll definitely have a successful and supportive and productive school climate after doing that. Thank you so much.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to thank everyone who has supported me a lot here, my friends, my colleagues, and especially special thanks to Vinita ma'am, who guided me a lot, wherever I was not doing a right thing. Maybe sometimes I was late, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so then also. So I am apologize ma'am for that thing, and next time I will take care of that specially. For me, and it's, you can say it's a teamwork, so I will not use like I and me, it's a we, it's a teamwork actually. So I have noted down few takeaways, so it's a little bit difficult. The workshop on design thinking has profoundly changed our approach to problem solving. It provides a structured yet flexible framework that encourages empathy, creativity, and practical testing. This approach not only helps in solving existing problems but also fosters a culture of continuous improvement and adaptability. There is so much to say, but time is always there to say bye, so that is why I will not take much time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Respected Chairman, sir, respected Madam Vanita, members of the HRDC team, and all my dear colleagues. It's indeed a matter of great pride and privilege to stand in front of you all and share my views about today's topic, two topics. Today we had two sessions, and both the sessions were very, very enlightening and enriching sessions, and gave us a lot of thought process to work upon. So the first session, which was conducted by Madam Singh, who is from IGNOU, the session was on fundamental steps of education, implementation of NEP 2020, early childhood education. Madam covered in her session the importance of play-based learning, the developing the age-appropriate procedures, family and parental engagement and involvement, impact of social and environmental impacts on the learner. The session was very effectively conducted, though we are all aware about the NEP 2020 because it's approximately more than 4 to 5 years of its implementation that we got the guidelines, and every one of us, we are trying our level best to implement NEP 2020 in our schools. But whatever we do and how much we do, we always learn into this that is what to do. So today we have learned a lot about this, and hopefully all of us will be using school environment. The second topic today in today's session was creating a high performance culture in school, and the session was conducted by Professor Gupta and Mr. Shishir from IIM Ahmedabad, who are there with us. I hope every one of you feel like to have a big round of applause for them. The session began with an activity. The activity was in the mode that we all were divided into the 4 categories, 4 teams. And we were thinking as if we are one team spread to the others, and the other to the others, and to the others. And all of us were in the mood of having a competition among us. So a sheet was provided by Professor Gupta, and we were like all set mind that we have to have a competition. So all of us, we started working upon as per the instructions of the Professor Gupta. And then later we realized, after the completion of the activity and after its conclusion by the sir, that the organizational success goals are the major priority. We must, all of us together, should work for our organization. Together, we should support each other, we should collaborate more, we should go for some such sessions where we can have better practices shared with each other. So this was the one major takeaway from here, that individually, yes, we all stand, but collectively we stand better. So that was something great. Then the session covered up onto the leadership commitments, trust to maintain the trust to be maintained in all the situations, creating a collaborative environment, fact-based decision making, continuous empowerment and the improvement of the employees. And then further it came onto this, that the four categories of the team members, or we can say the staff members, in which the first one like newcomers, the second are those who are not so secured or they are unsure about. The third category of members in the team, or you can say in the staff, they are unfair treatment people who have undergone some kind of unfairness. And there are the category of the members in the team who are the high performers, who are the in a way those people who are most dedicated people, who are most intelligent and who are most talented people in our team, who can do wonders for our team. So then how a leader, the school principal or the head of the institution, how he or she prepares the strategies, policies and procedures to be followed to handle all the four categories, so that they all remain satisfied and your trust, your stake, that all continues to prevail and you are able to go along with the team very well. So this was a bit of it, though we could understand a lot today. And I must say, I thank you, madam, for arranging such a wonderful program. It was a complete bliss to have this induction program for 5 days. And the treatment, the hospitality provided was absolutely awesome, beyond our expectation. We never thought of it, and really very excellently well maintained. I again just want to express my gratitude to the entire team of Delhi Public School HRDC Center, and thank you, sir, for taking such initiative. Thank you so much.